Hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving. I have a few activities that I've put together for my children for today. Keeps them busy, they have a little bit of fun, and I try to sneak in some schoolwork for, for my boys. So I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing today. My first grader and my other kids, but mostly for my first grader, he'll be doing this worksheet. They're going to be watching a video about pilgrims and, you know, what life was like back then. And after they get done, I have this worksheet for my first grader. So he's going to be pretty much pasting these into where they belong. So what the pilgrim kids did back then, he'll put here. What kids do today, he'll put here. And what they both have in common, he'll put here. And we'll have a little conversation about all the things that he thinks, you know, that were nice to do back then that they don't do today, and things like that. And then I'm going to ask him, you know, does he like it better today than it was back then? So that's one of the worksheets. Then he's going to be doing a puzzle, pretty much for math. He will solve his problem, and he will look for the answer in these puzzle pieces. And once he finds it, he cuts the puzzle piece out, and he just glues it where it belongs. He also has, for math, accounting practice, so he'll just be pretty much reading the sentences on his own and just following directions. And pretty much for English, he's also going to be doing rhyming words as a puzzle. So he pretty much finds the rhyming words that rhyme to each puzzle piece and does the same thing he was going to do with the math. And he glues it, and at the end he has a picture, so he'll be able to color some stuff. My first grader, my 4-year-old, has a beginning sounds worksheet, so he's pretty much just going to go through his pictures and circle the letter sound. He will be doing tallest and smallest and circling those. He's going to be tracing his letter T for practice again and using his dots to find letter T. And then he's going to be doing a shadow. So I glue these onto construction, and he just has to, these other pieces to him, he'll just have to put them where they go next to them by using his glue. And he also has a worksheet to do Play-Doh with. So he'll be doing feathers on the turkey with Play-Doh. And I did not laminate this at all because since I don't have color ink, it's okay if he messes the paper up. It's pretty much just to play with and for him to have fun. And we also have a placemat that the boys will be doing. So it's just pretty much for fun to keep them busy. And this I'm giving to them like right before they eat dinner, and it's just for them to, you know, mess around with it. And all 4 of my children will be filling this out. And this is something I want to keep for myself to look back on years later to see what they wrote. And then we have a few games to play. So the games that we have to play, we're going to be doing Thanksgiving bingo. I did not laminate these because I want them to color them. So as I pull out the card, they have to color that one. And when they're all complete, then I will laminate and then keep these for next year. We also have spin and graft turkeys. So I have 4 children. I figured each of them can pick a turkey, and we'll roll a dice, and then they'll just go up. And the winner of the games, they made baggies, which they put their names to, and they still have to put stickers on, but they will be getting candy bars to fill their, you know, little baggies for candy treats. So the winner gets a candy bar. We also have word bump for Thanksgiving. And these will be played in sets of 2. So I'm going to put my older ones together and then my younger ones together. And what's nice about this is that they each have their own word list. So they'll have easy ones to do and things like that. And they play word bump. Pretty much they just roll the dice and they'll use one of their words. If they get a 9, they'll put it here. and then the next person rolls and they get a 3, they use one of their words here, and the next person rolls, and if they get a 9, they get to erase that person's word and put their word. And when all these are filled up, that's we count to see who has the most words on here, and that's the winner. And then we have shopping for Thanksgiving dinner. So this game came from online. I printed out like 6 sheets of the food, because she has it where you just have the sheets, and it's kind of like a worksheet printable where they're writing and things like that, but I made it into a little game. So I printed out about 6 sheets worth of food, and I made some fake money. So I made dollar bills and $5 bills and $20 bills and $10 bills. And I will give each person money according to the cards. So there's different cards it tells them. And some of these ideas came from the actual worksheet. I just wrote them on a card. And the point to the game is we'll shuffle these and then we'll pick a card. And whatever that says is how we play the game. So in the board game, which is this one that I made up, we will just start shopping. And every time you pick up your item, you can't pass that until you pick up an item, which is from your meal. And they will put it into their little baggie. So this is their, this actually came from the worksheet, and they'll put it into the little baggie, and they'll keep going around. Now if they hit, like there's a few spots, like if they hit here, they broke a glass jar, so now they have to pay $1. If they hit here, they have to buy an extra vegetable. If they hit here, they found $2 extra to put into their money. So anyways, they go around the board collecting all their items, and when they get here, they get to pay. This is teaching my son how to use his money wisely, how to pay tax, and to add up his money, subtract his money, all that things, to keep track of all his money so he can do his shopping for Thanksgiving. We've played it. As soon as I made it, we played it, and the kids loved it and asked me to go print more food, which is why I printed 6 out. I'm looking forward to playing it again now that we have all the food today. So, anyways, just wanted to share that game with you. My older girls will also be playing this. I know it's a little bit easy, but they'll be playing this one with the puzzle with the boys, just to, you know, add into their stuff. And that's, I think, all we have for our fun for Thanksgiving. I hope you like this video. You have a good Thanksgiving. Bye.